grade band, and we're very excited to have you here tonight. As you remember, we performed back in December, and we performed with some very basic beginner band tunes. Now, you'll see that in the past 5 months or so, we've done a lot of work, and we've learned a lot this year, and we have 5 pieces to showcase for you this evening, so we're very proud of that. What I asked the students to do this time, since I'm not a huge fan of talking at the microphone, unfortunately, is my students love to talk, and they love to talk in front of the mic, so I'm going to have some of my students narrate this concert this time, and you'll see some of your kids up here speaking about each piece. So I'm going to hand the mic off to Brooke and Gina, who are going to start off the show. Thank you.
Good evening, and thank you so much for joining us tonight as we celebrate our 6th grade spring band concert. Fortunately, if someone couldn't make it tonight, feel free to direct them to JTV Live on YouTube. As we prepared for our spring band concert, we've had our ups and downs, but pushed through every practice to make our band sound the best it could be. Each one of our instruments has a special part in one of our songs. Today, we prepared 4 songs as a whole and 1 song featuring our 6th grade advanced band.
The songs we are performing tonight are Overture 1812, Wedgewood March, Battle Hymn of the Republic, The Tempest, and our advanced band playing Wellerman. The instruments playing are our flutes, clarinets, and saxophones in our woodwind section, trumpets and trombones in our brass section. Lastly, drum pad, snare drum, bass drum, and bells in our percussion section. Please silence all cell phones if not done already, and we hope you enjoy our spring band concert. We have one more announcement to make.
JTV will be shooting tonight's show and selling DVDs to take home with you right after the show ends. DVDs will be $15 and will be ready in about 10 to 15 minutes after the conclusion of our concert at the table just outside the auditorium. Also, DVD purchases now include a digital copy you can download and keep forever.
The concert will also be streaming live tonight to JTV's YouTube channel, so people that couldn't make it can go to www.jtvlive.org. Again, it's www.jtvlive.org. Or they can watch it on Cablevision Channel 77 in Jackson, and we hope you enjoy the concert.
This first piece that we will be performing is Overture 1812 by Peter Tchaikovsky.
This song was created to honor the Russian victory over the French invasion of 1812.
Overture 1812, most commonly known as 1812 Overture, is a concert overture in E-flat major and was written in 1888.
This is a very popular piece played by many famous musicians.
If you listen closely, you can actually hear the theme of the French national anthem, as well as some traditional Russian folk songs and hymns.
This piece will be performed by the full band. We put a lot of effort into this, so please enjoy.
The next song that will be performed is Wedgewood March by William Owens.
Owens once said, "Wedgewood March is an amazing concert for developing students in young band." I wrote it for my 7th grade band in Wedgewood Middle School, and it has proven to be a real winner. With its rich chord structures and delight trumpet, snare, drum, fanfare, I know your kids will embrace it as much as I did.
Our amazing band teacher, Miss Fodor, has taught us all these new keys in Wedgewood March.
In Wedgewood March, we learned new notes, rhythms like eighth notes, quarter notes, half notes, and more. We also learned how to play different repeat signs such as dal segno.
So without further ado,
Enjoy this band concert of Wedgewood March.
Doesn't the 6th grade band sound great? Give them another round of applause, please. I think they're fabulous, right? And as you can see and hear the growth since our winter concert, you could tell, like from Mary Had a Little Lamb to the music we're playing now. I mean, these students have worked so hard all year, and I'm so proud of them. I'm very proud of this next group as well. The kids that are coming up right now are our advanced band, and they're going to play one piece for us, which our announcers will tell you more about.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Our next piece tonight is going to be featured by the Advanced Band. The song we are playing tonight is Wellerman, composed by Johnny Vincent.
The 1860 song Wellerman is originally from New Zealand and has had many different variations throughout the years. But without further ado, Wellerman presented by the 6th grade Advanced Band.
I hope you like our piece. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you are enjoying our May concert.
Our next song is a song about the American Civil War and what is said to be the beginning of the Civil War. This song also shows how the Union troops use it to fight on for morale in hard times and continue fighting.
So without further ado, here's Battle Hymn of the Republic by William Stiff.
Just want to make some acknowledgements here for all the people that helped behind the scenes in so many ways to help put these kids on stage and to support us musically and in every respect. So if you could just hold your applause, I'll read through the list and then we'll applaud for everybody at the end. So a special thanks goes out to the Jackson Board of Education, Transportation Department also for helping us bus these kids to and from the high school for rehearsals, the Jackson Memorial High School staff, who so graciously has hosted us here, Mr. Perino, Mr. Ayers, and Mr. Bryce, our Goetz School Administration. Thank you so much. Mr. Ayers is here tonight. Thank you, Mr. Ayers. Also, a big shout out to Mr. Diaz and Mr. Ficara, the high school band directors, who have helped us in so many ways. They set up the entire stage for us, and they help us run rehearsals when we're here, and just everything that you see on stage basically belongs to them in the school. So we thank them immensely for everything they've done. A shout out to my colleague, Mr. McCarthy. Thank you, Mr. McCarthy, wherever you are. Mr. McCarthy. So the students next year, I'm sure many of you know Mr. McCarthy, they'll be having him as a teacher in 7th and 8th grade band. Again, couldn't do without my awesome colleagues. I want to give a very special shout out to our para for our B-Day band class, who is Mrs. Watson. And Mrs. Watson is actually behind the stage right now helping all our students, even the day of the concert, the night of the concert, she's here helping out. She helps our B-Day class out, and she helps us run rehearsals, helps us get the music on the stands, any student issues or student concerns she helps address. And she's really kind of like our band mom / teacher / helper, and she's just so amazing. So I just wanted all of our students right now to just give a big warm round of applause for Mrs. Watson for all she's done for us. Thank you, Mrs. Watson. Yes, we know she's amazing. To our Goetz custodial and kitchen staff, our secretaries, our teachers, we take these kids out of class sometimes to do rehearsals and whatnot, and everyone is so supportive, and they're so wonderful to work with. I want to thank especially our parent chaperones, everyone who's helped out with our dress rehearsals, and special shout out to Mrs. Fellman. Thank you so much, Mrs. Fellman, wherever you are. She's been helping with everything behind the scenes, helping with our dress rehearsal, and Mrs. Mallon. So thank you, Mrs. Fellman and Mrs. Mallon. Yay! Special shout out to lighting and sound, our technicians up there, Olivia and Steve, thank you so much. JTV, thank you for always doing your part to help put us on the air and online for everybody. And I hope I didn't forget anybody. I'm trying to rack my brain. I'm so sorry if I missed announcing everyone, but if you've ever been a part of this, we have your, immense gratitude. We're so grateful for all your support, especially parents and family members. Thank you for all you do to help these students succeed musically, academically, and just like putting instruments in their hands and encouraging them to practice, goes such a long way. Even just when you're home and you hear all the noise and all the sounds and just every little positive comment you make to encourage them to continue on, it really helps them so much, and to have your support at home is really the driving force behind all this. So kids, why don't we give our parents a round of applause for all their support as well. Thank you, parents, for everything, and family members. And thank you to all our students for the job well done. Okay. I would like to hand off this mic now to Noelle, who is going to announce our last piece. And again, thank you for coming out today to enjoy our show. And if you would like, please stay for our 7th and 8th grade band performance, which is coming up at 7:15 as well. And if we don't see you, have a great rest of your school year and happy summer and coming up. Thank you so much. Noelle says she's short, like me. That's what she just told me. So she's going to hold the mic, just like I do.
Good evening. Thank you so much for coming out and supporting us at our concert. We all really appreciate it. I'm Noelle Brower, and I play the alto saxophone. The last piece that we're performing is The Tempest, composed by Robert W. Smith. This piece is has an impending energy with clarinets, flutes, and low woodwinds. We begin with us, and then trumpets and trombones rise for a loud rush. Percussion plays with passion as the intensity rises. Speaking of percussion, can we recognize how many percussion instruments are in these stands? We have drum pads, bells, snares, and bass. This whopping 80 measure piece is truly my favorite. Now let's give it up for The Tempest.
Thank you so much again for coming. Amazing job, right? So proud of these students. Thank you so much. Everybody have a good night, and we'll be dismissing them down the stairs shortly. Thank you.